What's up, everyone? My name's Ron. With me is my co-pilot Gunner. Welcome to our channel. Today we're in Conover, and what we're up to is we're out enjoying our first ATV ride of the season. And we're doing it with the Landover ATV Club. So they're a little ways ahead of me, obviously because, dusk. Anyway, so a few of us decided to have kind of an impromptu meetup and take a little dinner ride. So most of them are kind of from around the Conover Land O'Lakes area. So some of them are new people that we just met. So on the little sport quad is Silas. Assistant Landover Trail Boss, Silas, as we know him. So I'm sure you'll see more of them in upcoming videos. But anyway, so today we're running, we're gonna run kind of what do we call, we're on the K Trail now. And we're heading towards East Buckataben. We'll run those trails down to Eagle River, and then from there we're going to run into town and go to, I believe, Erin's Pub and Grub for dinner. I was going to leave the Gunner behind, but he's been kind of itching to get out, so and like I say, he just will not wear the goggles I got him. So I don't really know if anyone has any alternatives for like other goggles. So I got him what? I don't remember what I got you. Were they Doggles? I don't know. Try and wipe any dust off best I can. So you're seeing why nothing but pine trees really grow up here in northern Wisconsin. Everything is sand. So I think I read somewhere that at some point in time, it's believed that this was an ancient desert. I don't know. Maybe. Oh man, it's amazing. You get into these woods, the temperature drops. I mean, it's probably not much, but it feels like a lot. So I'm actually pretty amazed that the trails opened this season as early as they did. I thought, oh, this is, what is this? This is May 24th, 2022. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. And for a while there, it was feeling an awful lot like we were not going to get our trails open until Memorial Weekend. But then, one morning, I don't know, the first week in May, Junior sent me a text saying, let's get going and get these trails open. And so, Junior grabbed his skid steer, Silas grabbed the New Holland Club tractor, and I drove around in the truck, you know, back when you could afford to drive around in the truck. And they were kind of on, what were they doing? They were picking up trees and limbs on the trail system. I was checking signs, putting any new signs that were needed in. Look at this. Isn't that is unbelievable. The storms we've had up here this year, it is absolutely wild. The trees and limbs that have dropped, just massive. Like I say, it's amazing. All the clubs really put in real effort to get these trails open. So if you're up here riding in Conover or Saint Germain or Minocqua area, you know, you might want to hit up those clubs and become members. It's really pretty inexpensive, you know. But despite the low price point, it actually goes quite a long way. So we're gonna hop on Bucket Top and Creek Trail here. So Dana's YXZ here, it's a pretty well appointed setup. So now we're on, this trail doesn't really have a name or any real tins, I don't think. It runs between Bucket Tub and Creek Trail and what, Mathwig and then Deep Lake Road. I am not hating, or wait, I am not hating the wind that's blowing all this dust off. Yeah, that's, I think that's what I want. So this year's been pretty crazy. I would love to say I'm going to get billions of miles in this, next month. But I don't know. I'm still playing catch up from our late spring, so. That said, with the fuel prices ever climbing, compared to my pickup truck, this thing is far more fuel efficient. So it's pretty likely that this is going to become more of a primary ride here. And the truck's going to get parked unless it's absolutely necessary. This, and I might take the BMW motorcycle out of storage. That thing, there's no comparison between anything I think I own for fuel economy, so that's still a little bit work in progress, but we'll see. So maybe that's something I want to talk about. Yeah, sure, let's talk about that. Why did I quit riding motorcycles? So, I bought that Beamer in 2009. Absolutely rode the wheels off of it, honestly. Rode it all over here. Took it out to North Carolina and then actually learned how to ride. Because there's nothing like a, what they call it, downhill corkscrew. to teach you how to learn to read a corner and brake ahead of time. That is absolutely no joke. But anyway, so yeah, I did that. 2010, same thing. Wore a set of tires off. That must have been the year. Was that the year of Hurricane Sandy? I think it was. Anyway, went out to North Carolina again in the fall. Spent from October 9th to November 9th out there. Rode an absolute ton. I still have footage of it. Never released it. I've used little bits and pieces here and there. But anyway, so that's different. Kind of threw me off a little bit. So anyway, in comes Hurricane Sandy. Dumps about 2 feet of snow on the mountains in North Carolina. So I give it a day to melt down. And I head back to Wisconsin. So But anyway, so 2011, I don't know what happened 2011. I still rode. Honestly, I still rode a fair amount. When did I quit riding, buddy? That was really all I rode for a long time. And then probably, I don't know, I want to say like 2017. I don't know what it was, but every time I would go out, and keep in mind, I live in a tourist area, so people are using tourist brain when they're up here. They're not thinking about motorcycles or, you know, scooters or even really bicycles. They're thinking about, you know, the lumberjack show and renting a boat and stuff like that. So but in any case, so it seemed like every time I hopped on the bike, everybody and their brother had their steering wheel set to just turn right into me, and it just happened often enough that I kind of got tired of it. So I just put the bike away and PS, I mean, the ATV system was now open. a lot of why I bought that bike was to go out and enjoy the forest roads in the area, which I couldn't with my ATV or now UTV. So, but with areas opening here, it kind of made riding in this and my ATV a lot more appealing. So in 2018, I bought this machine. And most of my friends ride ATVs and UTVs these days. So the camaraderie is just here more. How are you doing, bud? Yeah? Yeah, I hear you. I sure hope the footage in that camera is usable.
It wasn't.
So anyway, yeah, so that was 2017, and then 2018, my dog at the time, Penny, she was starting to get older, but she still wanted to go on adventures, you know. And so that was one of the reasons why I started looking for a UTV, was so I could take her with me. And so but anyway, yeah, so really the bike only took a couple trips in that period of time. You know, 2019, that's kind of when I started getting back into videos. I really wanted to do ATV, UTV videos. And I had thought about getting back into bikes, but then I got Gunner. And so, kind of honestly threw bikes and even my ATV out the window a lot. So the bike really just hasn't gone anywhere. Neither of them have. I have two motorcycles, my BMW and my Husaberg. So my Husaberg is actually down in the Milwaukee area now. My buddy Dave took a shine to it, and so he kind of wanted to get it cleaned up and get it going, so I hauled the bike down there and ordered a bunch of parts, and he ordered a bunch of parts. And through the power of both our bank accounts, that thing is a living, breathing thing once again. I haven't been down there yet, but he tells me it's a lot of fun to ride, so that's good. I'm glad he's enjoying it. So this is County G here. We're leaving Croker Road. So and here we are hopping on Adams Road. To go into the Eagle River area. Wow, I like that crawler. Every time I go by this place, I see something to gawk at, you know. Fast forward to 2022, and gasoline is approaching, you know, what is it currently? $4.49 a gallon for regular. And I tell you what, driving around a 6-liter gasoline, 3/4 ton GMC, just does not feel viable if you don't have to, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at. So friends, here we are, Erin's Pub and Grub. So if you're trying to come here yourself, it's by, what is this, Holiday North, I guess it's called. And you just shoot across from this driveway to the Erin's Pub and Grub driveway. All right, buddy, we gotta get ready to go. We're clear. All right, buddy. Yep. So we're gonna go walk Gunner, right? Get you some more water, and then we're gonna have ourselves some food, right? So we'll see y'all later.